us intros. So, we just had to do
Right.
something to kind of tell people who we are. But
He doesn't need to be
anyway,
introduced.
we're here. So, as live as we can be, I'm turning them all on right now. We are live on WCR's YouTube, and we're live on Facebook
Sweet.
Pro. So, what's up to everybody, man? How was your guys's? How was your time off? Like your Thanksgiving and all that? How did that go for you?
It's great. Ate a lot of food. That's pretty much every day, but
Nice,
it was
nice.
great.
I did eat a lot of food myself.
That's the day. It's like the most American. Everybody's like, "Oh, 4th of July is the most American." No, it's not. Thanksgiving is, where you just eat until you fall
Just
asleep. That's
plate after plate after
that's like
plate.
America. And then when you're done, you go, "Ooh, I could try some desserts." Everyone brought desserts. Okay,
Right.
yeah, nice,
And
nice.
then
Yeah.
and then turkey sandwiches. Got to leave plenty of room for that.
Dude, are you a turkey person? Like normally?
I mean, no one is normally. I mean, like I may get like a deli sandwich with turkey like twice a year, but no, I
Yeah.
mean, no one's really a turkey person.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, the turkey farmers, man, they're on point with their advertising. They make everybody think they want turkey
What
one day a
one?
week or one day a year, which is too many times. Turkey's gross, by the way.
Yeah. Team ham.
I enjoy it. I like it. It's just like I'm not gonna have a turkey in July.
Right.
Right? Those turkeys, they just get to live the rest of the year, all just happy and normal. And then,
Although maybe we'll make a new tradition like 4th of July we'll smoke turkey or something.
there you go. Anything smoked is good. I'll say that. You could turn a turkey good if you can smoke the thing.
Yeah.
Hi, Austin.
Oh, hey. I did a customer's house, and they said they were doing Chinese food for Thanksgiving. So I guess you can do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, that's like a Christmas tradition from
Right.
whatever that movie was.
Christmas story.
Yeah. Christmas
Yeah.
story.
Dude, why is your beard looking so red? Are you like a legit like super redhead lately?
I bought these lamps, right? And they come with lights so you can change the colors. Well, they run off Wi-Fi, and they disconnected from my Wi-Fi, and now I can't change them. So they're on like
You look like you're in an incubator or something,
Yeah.
like a
yeah, it's
chicken.
a heat lamp.
Yeah.
You look like you're like we're on the wrong holiday. Like, hey
Yeah.
everybody, my name is Austin.
It makes me
Right.
so mad. Like even on when we do the
I
lower
can tell
rung,
you look red.
dude, I don't know what to
Dude,
do.
you know how crazy it would be to go back like 10 years and be like, oh, just so you know, my light bulb is disconnected from the internet. Now I can't change the
True.
color.
Right.
People would be like, what did you just say?
At least
Yeah.
it's not like stuck on red or yellow. I did see one of those jokes, like I'm charging my doorbell on my couch.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. You're just blowing people's minds in the past. Just think like 10 years from now, we won't even understand anything that we're talking about. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was the episode you did with Chris where you were talking about robots cleaning windows. Like that's not a thing in
No.
our lifetime.
Like,
It
look
will
at the Boston Dynamics, how bad their robots are. They're like hitting them with 2x4s still just to see what they
Right.
do. You're not going to give them a squeegee and they're like, okay, I'll just clean this window really well.
No.
Who was it?
Right.
It's probably been 6 months ago, but someone was like, "Hey, I have a customer that wants to attach a Bluetooth saw to the end of a destroyer so they can cut limbs." It's like, how are you going to Bluetooth? Like, you want a Bluetooth saw attached to a window cleaning pole? Like, the future.
Dude,
Is
I don't
super
know
weird.
if somebody got
I love it.
like a fake news story because I don't know that there's such a thing as a Bluetooth saw.
Someone
That
got
seems
duped.
super dangerous.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's
super.
not. Just turn your saw on from your phone. What could go wrong?
Yeah, Austin is
MVP.
he's with red lights right now because he can't get his lights to connect. So now your saw's just going, and you're like, I'm disconnected from Wi-Fi. I can't get the thing back on.
My saw is on my neighbor's Wi-Fi and it won't turn off.
Yeah.
The aliens intercepted it.
First world problems, man. Alex and I did. We had ISSA and ISCA, and we drove one of those like
Oh, the
Zoos or whatever. Yes, they're like completely
Huh.
nobody's in them. They're like little pods that you jump in and it like drives. And it had to like
Hey.
cross one of the busy roads and got to like 40 in like 2 seconds. And it was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine
cool.
like an old timey carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you face each other. It had 4 wheels that each independently turns. This thing could parallel park like nobody's business.
Dang.
And it
Huh.
has doors like a gondola. If you ever been
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's what it was. That was like a.
It was-
It was like a gondola, like a closed door, like a tram or something. Like the
Yeah.
seats were very like you're made to be lots of people, and it was very cool though. It wasn't even
Yeah.
terrifying. I thought it would be.
each seat had its own screen with like your estimated time of arrival, how much longer you have. You could change the lighting, you could change the music in there. It was pretty cool.
Just rubbing it
And it was
into
free.
Austin. You could change the lighting in a car.
Right, but not your house.
Sorry.
They,
It was
they were
cool.
free and had a very limited range because obviously they're just testing it in a small area for
Right.
safety, I assume. So like, okay, let's just go to the hotel like right across the street. It was a 15-minute ride because we basically had to cross Las Vegas Boulevard, go to the airport, around and go around the block. But it was an experience.
It was great. When we got out, we like literally got out of the car and looked, and we could see where we got into the car. We're like, hey, right there.
Right
We can
there.
walk here in like a minute and a half.
Yeah,
It's pretty great.
It was worth it though.
Automation can
experience.
happen.
it was free.
Yeah. The window cleaning robots, I still think are a little bit a ways away. But I did have somebody call, and they were like asking if they should get rid of their. Should I sell my company before like the robots take over because it'll be worth nothing eventually? And I
hope
feel
you
like
said
that's a little
yes.
bit of panic.
Yeah.
little bit.
Sell it to me for dirt cheap, please.
There
The
you go.
robots are imminent.
I'll run it until the robots come.
Yeah.
It just kind of
Nuts.
brings me back to like I Am Legend, and it terrifies me. But all the robots are like 20 grand. Nobody has 20 grand.
Yes. No. Well, that's the thing. The robots probably aren't even 20 grand because drones are like 40. I just know a guy that spun a
Right.
drone like 4 weeks ago, maybe like 6 weeks ago for $44,000.
It's nuts.
And it didn't do exactly what he thought. So
No way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, he did not consult us before he bought the drone. He was sold the drone by some people selling drones, and it didn't do what
Right.
they said. So I feel kind of bad. But if you're spending 40 grand on a drone, how much is a window cleaning robot going to be?
Yeah.
Oh,
Couldn't be
it'd
very
a lot
much.
to recoup that. It might work. I have hope.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, this is probably going to sound bad, but I always like when I'm asking ChatGPT things, I'll still say thank you and please. Because when
I'm
the
so
overloads
yeah.
come, I want to make sure that I'm like on good, you know?
Right.
I call mine. I refer to mine as Robot Overlord.
Nice.
And so thank you, Robot Overlord.
Oh,
You're
Alex
welcome.
is going to be the
Humanoid.
first one when this digital god takes over.
Yeah.
Alex is gone. What happened to Alex? No one knows.
The Neuralink got him.
He got some
He got the
weird
chip.
reboot thing.
Where is that guy? I haven't heard from that guy in a while. Is he still alive?
Yeah, we'll know if he's not there, if he's busy. But if you want to, by the way, Alex, everybody sees you working your tail off. Can you pan the camera around and show everybody the
Yeah.
amount of orders
Yeah,
we
let's-
still have? It is noon, by the way. And we're still trying to catch up on orders from this weekend.
Thick stack.
Ouch.
That's
Yeah.
what's left.
We'll get through it. I mean, we're on the 29th at 6:43 p.m.
No, there you go. That's interesting too. Is that for people that don't know, is we can follow back, and you guys are so like to the point on that one that we could be like, okay, what time? And you're like, okay, everything up through Friday at 7 p.m. is shipped. You know,
Right.
we'll
Yeah.
know kind of what that is. And
So I'm gonna turn my camera around. It's gonna screw up for a while, but here's like our printing station. So all different marketplaces essentially come through here, but it prints in these batches. It auto prints overnight. We're not here, and even when we are here, it auto prints.
yeah, and every printer only can hold 500 on the big ones. So it's like, you know, once a printer maxes out at 500 orders, it's kind of we have to wait to reload it, and then it just starts spitting them out again.
Yeah,
Right.
it's got like a weight sensor in here. So as long as you empty it, it just starts going again. But here, I'll walk you around and show you what's doing today. I don't know if we've had any pickups yet.
I bet you
Thanks.
they're swamped too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely lunchtime because there's a lot of empty packing stations.
Yeah. It's weird that they're allowed to take a lunch.
I was thinking the same thing.
I agree.
So all that's waiting to go out the door right there.
Yeah.
That's it. The FedEx and UPS trucks too, when they come, the first batch will usually get there around noon. They load up everything that's there, big and little, everything that's up to that point. They go off, and then the second truck comes and then sits there for the last one. And they just back a semi up basically, or a big truck, and they just fill them up, just throwing boxes in. A lot of ladders go, I could see.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're on sale.
Yeah. Hey, scoop up the big stuff while you can. That's the nice thing with the sale too. This might be the last one for the year. Everybody, we kind of went through a big spurt of kind of matching people's prices and stuff like that. But if you need anything, big or little, man, 20% is 20%. Plus, you get a free gift. Plus, you get free shipping over $49, and plus, you get to talk to one of us. So, yeah, pretty awesome. By the way, if you guys haven't been at the warehouse, which most people have watched videos and things but haven't been there, if you saw the containers, there are colored containers under Alex. Those each mean something. So even down to the colored containers on which, like, rack and, it's very, very, very military-like, you know?
Just trying to be efficient.
Yeah. That's why we can put so many orders out. You know what's crazy is our busy Monday, like what we'll put out in orders today, is as big as some other company's entire month.
Right.
Yeah, we'll probably put out about 1,000 orders today. Like,
what's the guess? If you guys are watching, by the way, tell us what your guess is. How many orders? The closest one to the order wins a lock of Austin's beard. So
they're gonna be super pissed when they get it. It's not soup like fire engine red.
Right. Man, this is blonder than I thought.
We'll have to dye it. Yeah. And there's no guarantee there's not still like Pop-Tart in there or something. So.
Oh, look, we're auto printing.
There you go. Every time it starts doing that, do you just cry a little inside?
On a day like today, it's just like the pile just keeps getting bigger, but it's cool.
Right.
I'm not gonna say no to a lot of orders.
It is what it is. Yeah. No, that's the thing we were talking about kind of on the back end, that we unfortunately have a little bit of a crash on the back end of all this, and it's not super great. Still, website's working fine. It's just the back end for reps, which of course puts a huge damper on our day.
Right. The one day when we would all like to be on the back end.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you figure it's Cyber Monday. It's a Shopify thing, so we're not the only one. It's super inconvenient, but it's Cyber Monday. It's probably just a little overloaded.
Yeah. What did you guys buy on either Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Did you buy anything cool?
I literally put in an order at WCR. I bought like a hoodie and Make Your Jitterbug and all that stuff. I was like, hey, hit 20%, dude. Got to snag it.
You do know you get free stuff from us, right?
I'm going to refund that order.
No, do not. No, I want to give my money to the people that give me money. That's how it works. It's the cycle. I figured I need to snag a deal too. So
nice.
I had to stay out of the mall, man. Yeti was 50% off. Oakley was 50% off. I had to throw my wallet in the freezer and just get off.
It's a bunch of shit you don't need, Austin. Don't do it.
I was just going to say, I love the fact you said I had to stay out of the mall, which is like pretty much everybody's concept all the time. Like, you go into malls now and you're like, it's open, right? Like, I should be here.
Echo.
I don't know. Like, when I was younger, my mom and aunt would go, like, it'd be 4 a.m. and they're like waking up and they're all making noise. I remember as a kid, they'd spend all day. They'd be gone until like 9 at night. Maybe it's still some of the older people who like remember that are doing that just for tradition. But man, I don't know why anybody would do that. No.
Variety and customer service does that. She was out there at 4 a.m.
Who is that?
Really?
Variety.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She doesn't like to shop online.
Neither do I.
Dude, I literally finished all my Christmas shopping this week. Like, I'm done. It's all done.
Yeah.
It's all delivered. I'm done.
Yeah. The worst part about ordering Amazon presents, though, is that when it shows up, if they decided not to put it in another box, you can see exactly what it is. You're like, well, surprise.
I know. That's like that. Yeah.
I feel like excluding WCR, but anything you order online, they're like, give us an 8-day processing schedule and then 4 days to ship. I don't
Yeah,
know.
unfortunately, it's hard to order from anywhere that's not Amazon for like a very
Right.
and the VCR
Yeah.
for like a smooth experience. Like it's a
Yeah.
gamble. I feel like going to just a website to order something, and it's like
There's nothing worse than having to pull out your wallet too and like enter stuff. Like I just want to go to Amazon where it's just like, all right, done.
Saved. It knows you. You just click 2 buttons and you're good.
They figured it out, man. That guy sitting underneath his hand painted sign, he understood what was going to go on here. That's for sure.
I think
Yes,
I've
he
told this
did.
story before, but I overnighted some work boots one time, and it took 4 days, and the warehouse is in Texas.
Nice.
It's like,
This is not talking bad about other Windows suppliers because hey, everybody's got things. But I talked to another guy who's switching over to us, and the other large name company took 3 weeks, and they only got a couple items off their order, and the rest of it they're just like, oh yeah, it just hasn't shipped yet.
Yeah, dude, they're dropping like flies.
I guess it's something I said.
I guess so. They got offended.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, well, I mean, Black Friday's cool, Cyber Monday's cool. Today is a heck of a busy day for us, for sure. Are you sitting in the office all day for people, or are you going in and out?
Yeah, it kind of depends day to day. Today I'm in the office full day, but yeah, I told
Nice.
you a couple weeks ago, like I cleaned more windows in the last 2 months than I've cleaned all year long. So it's
Really?
been a little tricky trying to. Man, it's so weird because there's some days I'll sit in the office and I'm like, all right, I'm up early, I'm ready, I'm prepared. Call me, let's do it, and it'll be crickets. And then the one day when I'm like, okay, I have 8 hours of route work today, the phone will be blowing up off the hook while I'm on the route. So it's kind of weird. I wish that it would flip flop, but grateful
it's
either
never,
way.
pictures are back.
it's never
Yeah.
convenient. Yeah, it's
Right.
never convenient. That's the one thing that I think every one of us has tried to do this and kind of clean
Right.
at the same time. And then there's like times where you're like washing a house and there's like a pressure washer in the background and you're like, what? Hold on, I can't.
Right.
And they're like, you want to put it in order right now? You got to go. And then there's a machine running. Like, it's very hard for
Yeah.
what we do to kind of be multitask. So I feel you, man. I feel you.
almost
Which
impossible.
the biggest order I've put in to date was in the parking lot of a Domino's pizza while I'm cleaning windows. And it was like,
I do like
that's the
those.
crazy thing. Like the biggest order I've ever done was like a 5-minute phone call. Like, hey, I need you to do this, this, and this. Okay, cool. Did it on my phone and I'm done.
Those are the great
Right.
ones.
I was like, oh,
We're always
man.
here for questions when people have it, but I have to say, on the other side, it's really nice when somebody calls and like, oh, hey, by the way, I got all this stuff just ready. And they just keep ordering from you to keep you in the back pocket. So when they do have questions, they got a guy. It's
Right.
fantastic.
Yep.
It's fantastic. And then Alex has to get the piece of paper printing. He's just
Right.
crying in the corner.
No, never. Never. That's never happened.
No, I know. Real men don't cry. I get it.
The printing papers reminds me of a lifetime ago when I was a server. I used to have nightmares about the tickets printing. It just was nonstop. I was like, I hate my life.
Where were you a server at? I would like to know this. Was this like Hooters?
Texas
or-
Roadhouse. I'm gonna say Texas
Hooters.
Roadhouse.
No,
Twin
it was a
Peaks.
small mom and pop 500 feet from where I now live.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
I go
Okay.
there all the time. I still know like the managers, and they give me free drinks and appetizers.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Dude, I've never worked in food. That's one thing I've never, like, the closest I got was I worked in a movie theater, so, like, we had to, like, do...
I had movie theater too. Yep.
I didn't do restaurant. I didn't do food, you know?
It was
Yep.
awful. Yeah.
I think that is like a great job for people to like appreciate, like, hey, be nice to everyone working in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
That's-
mean? Like,
That's the thing that understand what really goes on. The rest of us just sit there and... I was actually mentioning that this morning. I'm getting yelled at on chat about something that wasn't even our issue. The guy just literally was opening a poll, and he's like, oh, I just didn't pull hard enough. I'm like, okay, cool. We were going to return it anyway, whatever. And I was like, I realize, people always talk about servers, like, oh, people treat servers bad. And I'm like, no, I can't imagine that. And then I realized we're in customer service, and I can't imagine that.
Right.
Oh man, I was up at the bleach store the other day, and one of the guys that works there, he said he was at a convention recently in Florida, some pressure washing convention. He made the server so mad that she found him on Facebook and messaged his wife and said he was trying to hit on her or something.
Dang.
Big deal.
why was he being such a dick?
I don't know, man. Those pressure washing guys.
Yeah, I can't trust them.
There was another story about that. I was looking at another person who was mean to his server, and they just got blown up. Person in our industry that just got really, really blown up, and it's like, oh man, like
Who
Yeah.
is it?
I'm not. I can't remember names. I'm not going to be stating
Weird.
those names.
It's foggy
Liar.
up here. Can't remember.
Yes, but
Oh God,
particular
that.
person,
Yeah.
particular
That.
person.
I totally forgot about that.
Yes, that like went viral. Like when there was like 3,500 shares
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
how awful you were treating somebody. Like that at that point really kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, for a little hint, I'm not going to say the name, but it's somebody that works for one of our direct competitors.
I'm just saying, I just was very shocking, you know.
And you all know this person.
Yeah, yeah. But that's why I like the internet, man. Everything's forever. So you know, when Austin's out there selling feet pictures, it's like, man, that's like going to be there forever, you know.
You running Cyber Monday deals on those, Austin?
Go fund me for new Wi-Fi lights.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's got new lights. We're like, hey, wait a
Yeah.
second.
Wait
did
a minute.
Did
You
the
didn't have
for the
those.
finger videos
business?
maybe it took off. I don't know. I don't know this stuff. Everybody's got some kind of thing going on. So,
Oh, that's great.
by the
What
way,
a world
if,
we live in where you can actually do that.
you know what's interesting is Austin, I've not seen without a hat probably ever. He's going to start having like Gucci hats, you know, or Versace or something.
Yeah,
or
the hats are
we're
gonna
know
get
something.
nicer and nicer every time.
Yeah. What do they say? Like, no, if I ever get a bunch of money, no one will know, but there will be signs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah. What are you sitting in? Are you sitting in a golden chair, like a golden throne? My God, maybe.
Just moisturizing his feet.
Well, I just gotta. We went off the rails a little bit, but I appreciate everybody who's here listening and watching and everything else. If you guys do need anything, man, it is still Cyber Monday. We're able to do that 20% doing free gift. Plus, there's a giveaway today. 1 in 10, I believe, or 10 different giveaways. Let me restart that up. 10 different people will win a giveaway for the carbon fiber squeegee. Just place an order today. Hopefully it's through one of us reps, but place an order anyway, and you get entered into that awesome drawing. So, man, it's the thing. We're about an hour from the final ramp up of the day too, where people just start going crazy, starting to taper off work and whatnot. And I know of like 4 states that have snow right now on the ground, which is crazy. December 1st.
We're getting snow tomorrow, man.
Are you really? Man, how
Yeah,
much are you
we're
supposed
getting-
to get?
I've heard anywhere up to 5 to 8.
Oh gosh, one of those. It's that pudding stuff that breaks shovels, you know?
I'm ready as I can be. There's people already like, I don't know if I can work tomorrow. Like, wait till tomorrow. You don't know. Could be a flop.
It's crazy to me that you guys are in a winter area and you still don't show up to work sometimes. I don't remember like our kids ever even being off school. Like the only time they would get off school is if we started getting a blizzard during the school day. Then the buses couldn't run to the second part. But like,
Yeah. Do you know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna set my alarm for 1 hour earlier, so I can wake
Done.
up early.
yeah. Actually, you're just excited to go drive in the snow, aren't you? With your big old giant Superman truck.
No. I have no desire to drive in it, but it's reality. I have to.
Very, very true. You know, it's a little bit different. Austin, if it snowed by Austin, his world would shut down. And
Dude, same
It
thing.
has.
Yeah. They can just say, hey, it may snow in 6 months, and all the bread and milk will be sold out everywhere. People
bread and
freak
milk.
out. Like, yeah, it's nuts.
My Uber driver the other day, he's from New York, and he was down here the last time it snowed, I guess last year, and he called all of his buddies to make fun of us. He was like, the world shut down, and it's like just flurries.
That's pretty much it. I didn't know everybody likes French toast when it snows here. But that's what it is. It's milk, bread, and eggs. And there's like, you walk down aisles and there's like bags of chips on the floor. Like it's like
Yeah.
the closest thing to like a zombie apocalypse as you ever could see is when snow is about to come. And they talk about it for 2 weeks. When you're in like regular snow areas, you're like, oh wait, I think they mentioned this morning it's supposed to snow today. That's
Dude,
it.
the last time I was in New Orleans was now like 11 or 12 years ago. It snowed. and it
Was
was
that the
just
time
like,
where it was like piercingly cold? Was I there with you?
yeah, it was horrible.
I tried to buy gloves at a gas station. They were like those little like stretchy ones. It would pierce everything. I was just so cold. None of the places, your rooms didn't have heaters.
Yeah.
Like it just was so bad.
It was just wet and cold. It was miserable.
Piercingly swamp air. But it didn't smell like poo, so that's good. You know.
It didn't smell like New Orleans.
Yeah, I didn't know how else to word that, but if you've been to New Orleans, you get that reference, the smell.
Yeah.
But anyway. Well, cool. Well, hey, that's it for us, guys. I mean, we got a nice busy day today. I wanted to kind of come on live and just say hi to people and put our faces out there. Go around, starting with you, Zane. How do we get a hold of you? How does somebody call you, reach you? Tell us it all.
Yeah. Phone, call, text, Instagram, TikTok, Zane the Window Guy, or my number 862-220-4607.
And Austin, how about you?
Yeah, my number is 862-312-2023. Call me, text me. I actually just changed my Instagram tag to Austin from Houston. That's how I get people to remember me now. They're like, "Oh, Austin from Houston." So I just clicked one day, and that's who I am now.
Love it.
Nice.
Good gimmick. I like it.
Good. Well, cool. I appreciate you guys coming on. Appreciate you watching. If you need anything we can do for you, please let us know. We still got 20% off for the rest of the day, so hit us up. And yeah, very much appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.